Hello everyone, my name is Benji, and welcome back to Planet Crafter, where this is going to be more than likely the final episode until new content gets released, which is actually coming soon, so for you guys there might not be a huge break in anything, but for me, there's gonna be a little bit of a break in how often I record. So this milestone, up here, the terraformation index had to get to 578 giga TI. It took hours to get there, which is why I didn't include this in the last one. I have, well, we'll go check the metrics, but you can see all of the trees everywhere. All of these are 125% seeds. All of the ones over here are 150% seeds. I expanded the nuclear plant a lot. I have so many drills, so many heaters. I moved the algae. There's so much to get to this final piece of the puzzle. And I'll go show that off. Well, first of all, I can show this off. Those huge, huge numbers. And it still took hours to get to this point. And we're not even at insects yet. We have to get to the next metric to get to insects. It's insanity. But you can see here we have 22 tree spreader tier 3s, 4,000 power, which is 2 of these guys, and then some. 35 drill tier 4s, 7 ore extractors, 19 heater tier 4s, flower spreaders, biodomes. We still have some tree spreader mark 1s, but not too many. I had to add an extra gas extractor to get enough methane to build all of the tree stuff that was going on. The fertilizer tier 2 was super duper expensive, and then all the rest of this we've seen before. And finally, we have the last unlock in the game, which is this, the fusion energy cell. Which I have enough materials to craft a whole bunch of, but for right now, we're only going to craft 2. Because I don't know if we have to take them out of the ships or not. So the fusion energy cells are used in those fusion reactors that we find in the wrecked ships, one of which is up here, which is why I'm just going to go on ahead and go up here. Also, so I can check my osmium mine for more osmium in the event that we can't take these fusion cells out. And there's a couple of these wrecks that have fusion generators that are scattered all over the map. There's one here, there's one in the Dune Desert, there's one in that big old ring gate thing over there. And I don't know where the other ones are, but I know where all, if not most, of the wrecks in this game are. And I can just go check over time and see which ones are which. I also meant to grab oxygen, but I think we'll be fine. Where's the fusion generator? It's down this hallway. Yes, yes, yes. Here it is. So if we remember this one, 17th day, navigation tools went crazy, all the ship's power went down, drained by something exterior. Oh no. So we're gonna plonk this in and see what happens. It made a noise. Nothing else happened. It just made a noise. Are any of these doors open? This door is. This door was not open before. Okay, so there's more stuff. Even more stuff. Anything else? Is that literally all it's going to be? Is just stuff. All of that? And I don't even get any lore? I don't even get lore? Are you kidding me? So much for a big secret. I'm trying to deconstruct walls and stuff. Okay, we're fine, I'm a little miffed. But maybe the next one will have something good. Ah, this is also open. And it wasn't before. I'm gonna need oxygen. Ooh, okay, okay, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Zeolite is pretty good. Let's see, I don't really need the aluminum. The sulfur is more important. Okay. I need oxygen. I think that's everything. We'll go back in and check after we top up on oxygen. I think one of these is gonna actually give us lore. At least I think one of these is actually gonna give us lore, and that's gonna be the ring. Like, the ring has to almost be guaranteed to give us lore, I feel like, because that's the, like, huge structure on the map that everybody knows about the ring. Like, it is a ginormous... the biome that the ring is in is named after the ring. It's called the Gate Desert. So that has to have something good in it. It has to. It has to have something good in it. I also just realized I didn't actually go back and grab it. So I'm going to grab this, I'm going to make my way over to the ring, and then hopefully we'll see if there's anything else for us. I can't go straight, it's fine. I'm hoping there's lore in the next one. I'll see you guys here in a second. Here's what I mean when I say I have so much oxygen from the gas extractors out here. They give you oxygen capsules instead of methane every now and then. So that's what I meant when I said that I had way too much oxygen and I meant to bring some with me. So now I'm actually bringing some with me. Honestly, by the time we're done, like, exploring all of these wrecks, we're gonna have the terraformation index at insects. Like, we're gonna be at insects at that point. So look how dense the trees are here, because I put so many tier 3 tree growers in the same area. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Yeah, this is what my life has been for the entirety of yesterday, when I recorded episode 11, this one being episode 12. The entirety of my day yesterday was completely devoted to playing this game and upgrading stuff, with the occasional AFK break to let the game just run and get terraformation index while I went and ate or did a chore or something else. But it literally took hours yesterday for everything to finish. But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna get our oxygen back. We have our fusion cell. We have our oxygen. We don't need anything else. Just our flashlight. And we're back at the ring. Now the ring... here's its fusion generator. That opened a door. It didn't open this door. This door's been open. This door just had a box at the end of the hall. That was it. It got opened by the water pressure when the ice melted. So what opened? Because there's the generator. What opened? Because it wasn't this door. Oh, wait, maybe it was. Maybe it was this door. Because I don't remember this. Unless I was a moron and I didn't come in here. Nope, this is new. Yeah, just take it all. I'll organize later if I need to. So really, nothing with the gate base? Nothing new lore-wise with the gate base. Seriously. That's crazy. There's gotta be one other door or something, right? Nope, nothing. Literally nothing. Just one new room with a couple of resources that I honestly already have farms for. Like iridium rod, I already have a farm for that. Fertilizer, I already have a farm for that. Super alloy, I have 2 miners set up for that. Aluminum alloy, I still have, you know, stuff set up for that. I still have things getting me these materials. This is honestly kind of underwhelming so far. I'm a little disappointed. There are no wrecks in that direction that used fusion energy. The last fusion energy reactor I can remember is in the Dune Desert over here. So we're gonna go check that out. And then I have one other idea to see if anything happens. And that is to power every fusion reactor on the map simultaneously. So put a fusion energy cell in the gate that we were just at, the big ring. Put one in the one at the steep cliff where we went first. And put one over here at the battleship. There's the satellite. The satellite does not have a fusion energy reactor in it. And there's another satellite way over there, but it also does not have a fusion energy reactor. So yeah, really my only other idea, if this doesn't give us anything lore-wise, is to try to power all of them simultaneously and see if that opens the alien door that's in that little cave over there, where we're farming our super alloy currently. And we'll just do that as like a test and see if it does anything. I'm hoping it does. I'm really hoping it does. Like, I want lore. I did this to find out what happened. Where's the fusion reactor? Where is the fusion reactor in here? Because I know that there is one. Unless I'm misremembering because I'm a dunce. Oh, am I misremembering? There's gotta be one in here, man. There's gotta be. I very distinctly remember there being a fusion reactor in this wreckage. Very distinctly remember. That takes us to the bridge. That doesn't take us anywhere. This is just storage. This is just storage. There's so many doors. Like, there has to be a way to open up these doors. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna do some more looking around. So I went and looked around the wreck again and didn't find anything, so I went to the wiki and took a look, and the only 2 wrecks that have fusion energy generators for the fusion energy cells are the 2 wrecks that we have already been to. The, like, little gate base, and then the tiny ship that's up on the ridge at spawn that we found in episode 1. Or 2, or 3, whichever one it was. I forget at this point, it was a little late game. And that's literally it. So we're done. That's everything. I watched through a little bit of Kibit's video just to see if there was anything special that he did that got him something more, and no, he did the exact same thing I did. He put the fusion in the generators, and then just kinda went around and found all of the stuff that it gave him. And that was it. That's literally all that there is to it. There's nothing else. But on the bright side, we have a whole bunch of super alloy now. Like, more super alloy than we can fit in our bins, which will help for future updates. We have a whole bunch of this stuff because, you know, we'll need it in the future, including the fusion energy cells. I'm sure they're going to come in handy eventually. We've got some more iridium, we've got some more fertilizer, we've got all the blueprint microchips that we can carry just for future updates and new cosmetics and whatever comes out when it comes out and all that good stuff. But that's it. That's everything the game has to offer at this moment, with the exception of insects. And I'm in agreement with I'm Kibitz. If you guys haven't watched his video on Planet Crafter, definitely go and find his videos on Planet Crafter. Find his videos in general. He's a great guy, honestly. He gives me a lot of inspiration when it comes to YouTube. He's one of the people that inspired me to start doing this in the first place. So you have him to thank for me being here at all. But I agree with him that I think the developers kind of made insects and made the, like, terraformation index so high for these milestones just for the purpose of nobody's actually gonna sit here for hours upon hours upon hours and try to get these milestones. Like, nobody's gonna do it. Why would they do it? Well, the answer is because I'm knucking futz, and I wanted to see what it did. Curiosity killed the cat. And satisfaction in this case didn't really bring me back, but it is early access, you know. Early access be how early access be. It's fine. It's not like it was a personal, let's screw over Benji and all the other YouTubers who are playing this game. Overall, still had a blast. Love the game. The progression is fun up until you get to this point, and like I said, I'm pretty sure that this point is only as awful as it is because of the fact that you're not meant to actually do this. You're not meant to do this. This is not something that you should do. You shouldn't place 20-something of these crab prion things. You shouldn't build, like, 15 tree spreader tier 3s. You shouldn't build so many heaters that you have an entire platform in a lake dedicated to heaters. Like, this shouldn't be something that you do. This is not how the game is meant to be played, but at the same time, this is how I play games. I ramp things up to 11 when I play games, especially Automation Factory, Exploration, stuff like Subnautica, Satisfactory, Factorio, Dyson Sphere Program. Like, this is how I play video games. I take it to the nth degree. I bump it up to 11. And it still took forever when I bumped it up to 11. Like I said, it took all day yesterday. So, real quick, one last thing I want to do before ending Planet Crafter is show you this screen. Here it is. I have 30 hours in Planet Crafter. I'd say an hour, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours of that are on a pause screen because I just left it running and forgot to close it when I went and did something that I didn't think was going to take as long as it actually did, like dinner or something. And I would honestly say I think 20-ish hours, maybe 18-ish hours were to get us to trees. The tree milestone. And then the next 10 to 12 hours we're getting from trees to this point where we are currently, which is 2/3 of the way to insects. It literally has taken a third of my entire gameplay to get to where we are now from the previous milestone, which is why I don't think that's how this game is meant to be played. Also, if you'll notice, this thing that's right here, the radar, hasn't given us a new message in a really long time. And it kind of seemed like they were trickling in for a while, and then they just stopped all of a sudden. So I think that probably has more coming for it as well. And we'll see more of that in the future. But for right now, we've done everything there is to do. There's literally nothing else that we can do except to repeat everything I've currently done, and I don't really feel like doing that. I really don't feel like doing that. I want to wait. The next update is coming soon. They're adding more buildings. They're adding more to the map. I'll take all of us through all of the new stuff when it gets here. I've made more than enough prep for when it gets here. I've got super alloy like crazy. I've got zeolite, osmium, pulsar quartz, uranium, iridium. I've got aluminum. I've got everything out the wazoo. I've got fertilizer. I've got growers. I've got sulfur. I've got everything that we need for an update to come and be perfectly fine without having to do any prep work. So that is going to be it for Planet Crafter for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, because overall I really enjoyed the Planet Crafter experience. It was a good Subnautica in space kind of vibe, and we all know how much I love Subnautica. And it was just really nice to have a new game with a very similar playstyle to Subnautica. I have to recommend, and I can't wait for it to improve in its early access status. But, without further ado, as I fade to black because I'm dying, should have paid more attention to my oxygen. But, without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, auf Wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves all a fantastic day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Don't forget to breathe. I forgot to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.